What's up everybody, welcome back to Men in the Making. My name is Max, and today I'm going to talk to you about the first date. Now guys, this has happened to all of us. You're talking to somebody and you think, I really like this person. I think I might want to ask them out on a date. So you ask them out and they say yes, and you have a first date coming up. That makes you really nervous. And rightfully so. This first date could determine whether or not you're going to start a relationship with this person, and that's really important. And that should really make you nervous. But today I'm going to talk to you about ways that you can improve your first date and make it not as bad as you're making it out to be. So today I'm coming at you with 4 ways you can improve your first date. The first way to improve it is something I like to call the list of nots. Now guys, just like pretty much everything in life, there are always things that you should and should not do, and this especially applies to the first date. Now, what are things you shouldn't do on the first date? Well, there are a number of things. Now, the first thing you want to avoid is going to the movies. You do not want to go to the movies for a first date. And here's why. Because when you're going on a date with somebody, the whole point of that is you're trying to talk to them and trying to get to know them better. If you're just going out with someone to look at a screen for 3 hours, that won't really help in getting to know the person better. The whole point of the first date is to try to leave a positive first impression on the woman you're taking out on this date. And if you're going out with her just to look at a screen for 3 hours, you're not really going to leave an impression on anybody. The second thing you want to avoid is having an at-home date, that is, inviting the woman over to have dinner or watch a movie or something. This should be fairly obvious. If you're inviting the woman over for your first date, that would imply that you're trying to take her to the bedroom on the first date, which obviously should be avoided at all costs, because you shouldn't be expecting to sleep with this woman on the first date. Now, the last and probably most important thing you want to avoid is having sex with the woman at any point during the date. Again, the whole point of the first date is to try to get to know the woman and leave a first impression on her. If your idea of getting to know a woman is immediately trying to get into her pants, you might want to rethink your strategy about that. If you're going on a first date, just do something casual. Have lunch, go for a cup of coffee, or even go for a walk in the park. Again, it's really casual, it's very personal, but it's not to the point where it's really uncomfortable for either of you. The second thing that'll help improve your first date is what you should ask the woman. Now, this is a problem for a lot of guys. You're about to go on a date with a woman and you keep on thinking to yourself, oh geez, we're about to go on a date, what should I ask her, what should we talk about? And there's an easy way to avoid this. If you're both in college, ask her what classes she's taking or what she's majoring in for that matter. It's a great conversation starter, and what she says might really fascinate you. Let me give you this example. You're on a date. So you're studying at UCSB. What are you majoring in? I'm majoring in political science. Oh, that's interesting. How's that going so far? It's challenging, but it's been pretty rewarding so far. What are you majoring in? There you go. The third thing that'll help you is deciding what to wear. Now, this should be fairly simple. You're going out and doing something casual, like having lunch or going for a cup of coffee, and you should dress as such. Now, it shouldn't be casual to the point where it looks like you just rolled out of bed. You should at least clean yourself up, and as far as what to wear, just wear like a nice pair of jeans and a nice button-up shirt, kind of like what I'm wearing right now. Now, the fourth and final thing is deciding whether or not to bring flowers. A lot of times when they have a first date coming up, a lot of guys will think, well, should I get her flowers? Should I not? Is that too much? Is that not enough? I say you should. Bringing a bouquet of flowers can leave a fantastic first impression on a woman. And not something too lavish like a dozen roses or anything, but just like a nice arrangement of daisies or something similar will be just fine. Again, it'll leave a fantastic first impression. Again, the whole point of a first date is to leave a positive first impression on a woman and to help to get to know her. And if you follow these 4 steps, then your first date should take off like a hitch. So that's it for now, guys. If you want any more advice on dating or anything similar, I'll throw a link to Art of Manliness in the description, because a lot of my tips have come from them. But again, I am in no way sponsored or endorsed by them. I just found their tips really helpful, and I think you will too. Be sure to also follow all my social media links like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All the links to those will be in the description below. And until next time, this is Max from Men in the Making, signing out.